was worth waiting for. I've waited for it for 21 years. Since Tariq is here, I thought I will mention a little, I'll share with you a little bit of what transpired from my meeting with Lord Nazir Ahmad. Of course, I was charmed. But he began the meeting by saying that I know everything about you, and it looks like Fatma is not interested in Pakistan. Now, I think Lord Nazir has either to change his secretary or his friends, because Fatma has buried her heart in Pakistan. If Fatma is not interested in Pakistan, then who is? Nawaz Sharif or Zardari, even Imran. It's not by chance that we've waited 21 years. I am the daughter-in-law of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. I live in his house, and I am the mother of his grandchildren. I was given a lot of chances to join government, but I did not, because I am the daughter-in-law of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, and I know that the pillars of Pakistan People's Party, the pillars of the ideology of Pakistan People's Party are socialism, our land reforms, our nationalization. And until the time that I cannot implement these pillars, I will not come to power. And until the time the people, I cannot bring the people with me to power, then I do not want power. His Lordship said, which major personality is in your party? And I said, well, define major. Major as in what? Major as they use the police to oppress the people? Major as they grab people's lands? Major as rich and corrupt? He said, you need a seat in the parliament. I said, I want the whole parliament. So, Habib Jalib, I'm very happy to meet you today. I wish I met you before.
Habib Jalib.
Well, Habib Jalib is my Jan also. I wish we met before. You're telling me motivate Fatima? I think now you need to motivate Fatima. My children are not far away from politics. All they do is write about politics, speak about the people of Pakistan. They are the ambassadors of the poor people of Pakistan to the world. They tell the story of injustice in Pakistan. They tell the story of the poor people of Pakistan. They're not far away. But we need to motivate them, because they have been demotivated, not by their mother, but by the ruling class of Pakistan for the last 21 years. They have seen how elections are rigged. They have seen how Liari is being marginalized, and the people of Riyari, how they're suffering. They have seen how they have been denied justice for their father. You and me can tolerate this. But for young people, Fatma was 14 when her father was killed. Zulfikar was 6. And 12 years later, they saw how justice is elusive in Pakistan. So you can't blame them for not being motivated. She gave you, or they gave you their father's blood, and they gave you their mother's youth, and they gave you the time that I could have spent with them. They gave it to you. I spent it on the road, going from village to village, from house to house, from person to person. So it's not like they haven't been given it, they haven't been in the political scene. They're very much there. They were very much there through their father, through their mother, and now through their own writings and through their own art. So you want them motivated, it's your responsibility. There is an election coming today, in 2018. And the way I see it, that the way 2013 elections were rigged, 2018 elections are going to be even more rigged. What are you going to do about it to stop it? When they see that the people can stop the rulers, they can stop the plans of the rulers, then they will be motivated. Otherwise, right now, through their writings and their art, they are trying to motivate you. For 21 years, they saw that you have not been motivated. Habib Jan, where were you for all these years? When we can force the rulers of Pakistan to bring back the talwar of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto as a symbol for elections, and I will assure you that this will be enough motivation for our children. Where is the talwar today? I don't believe in tir, and I don't want hookah. I want talwar. And I want to come to the parliament with the symbol of talwar. Are you ready to help me with that?
Yes.
I have been disqualified. The rulers have been trying to humiliate me for the last 21 years because I refused their money. I refused their offers to be minister. One brigadier told me, "You want justice for Murtaza? Come, become a minister. You'll get justice." I said, "What is stopping you from getting justice? What is stopping you will stop me." The system of Pakistan is the system of justice is not made for people like Murtaza. It's not made for people who resist the rulers. It is made just for the rulers. Our justice system is technically wrong. It is made just for the rulers. It's made for the dastak. It's made to go and catch all these young people from the Kachi Abadis, from the colonies, and take them to jail. Show them something. Show them some hope. Show them that the people are awake, the people are alive. Before you tell them, "Come, and we want to climb on your shoulders." No. I think they've given you enough. It's time for you now to give them. Don't get upset.
We agree. agree.
You tell me, Asal Waris. I thank you very much. Bhutto's name is not just a family name. Bhutto is a way of life, is a way of thinking. And no, I can't be the Waris of Bhutto. The Waris, Asal Waris of Bhuttos are the Bezamin Hari. The Asal Waris of Bhutto are the Mazdoor. Did he not tell you himself in one of his speeches, मैं एक Bhutto हूँ और आप दूसरे Bhutto हैं? What I'm doing politics, I'm doing it so I bring that right to the people. I bring them back their party. Bhutto ka karza is not the vote. Bhutto ka karza is the zameen. Those who got 16 acres of zameen during Bhutto's time, now it is their duty to give zameen to those Haris who have no zameen. I was very happy to hear Amanullah Khan and Sabghatullah Qadri and all of you speak about socialism, because the media in Pakistan now, there is no mention of socialism, there is no mention of land reforms, there is no mention of nationalization. So, how can we bring back that party? Fine, I don't believe in that, in the media anymore. I believe in the struggle of the people. How are we bringing back the idea of socialism into the political discourse of Pakistan? How do we force the media to mention it again and again? Today, when I say socialism in my speeches, they laugh at me. They think, oh, she is so naive. They think, oh, she knows nothing. It's the 21st century. Who speaks about socialism? Well, guess what? It looks like capitalism is not working. What is the reason of all this terrorism today? Is it not the injustice that ensued from capitalism? Is it not the injustice that ensued from the market economy? That there are cracks in the system and people fall into these cracks. And from there comes terrorism. Before, the whole international media made terrorism like a trademark of Pakistan. But today, terrorism is everywhere. Wherever there is capitalism, there is terrorism. So it's not only Pakistan where the system has to change. We have come to a phase of human history where everything is going to change again. 1945 system today has reached its expiry date. Now, what new system will ensue depends on the struggle of the people, because rulers propose and people must dispose. I have seen the labor pangs of the new system in Lebanon. From 1975, when the civil war started, till 2006 with the Israeli invasion. There is a huge struggle now between the establishment of the world and the people of the world. And Pakistan must take part in that. not only through Taliban, not only through the struggle of the Taliban, but through the culture that Zulfikar Ali Bhutto also started. I don't like the leadership of the Taliban, but my heart goes to those who explode themselves, killing other people, because they are also victims. And it makes me think of the time when only the People's Party Jalsa were the only people who were ready to die for what they believed in. Where is this Jalsa now? Who are the people who are ready to die for what they believe in Pakistan? Tell me, other than the Taliban, who is there? We need to bring that back. There are things worth dying for. I remember when Musharraf was asked by Bush, are you with us or against us? And Musharraf invited all the politicians to Islamabad, and I was one of them. And all these politicians, mainstream, they said, we can't fight America. Say yes. Makhdoom Amin, one of them. Imran Khan, one of them. Bizanjo was one of them. All of them. Religious parties said, say Allahu Akbar and die. Except for Dairul Qadr. He said, let's negotiate. And I said, today Pakistan is very strong, and it can impose its conditions of America. It doesn't have to accept the conditionalities of America, because only Pakistan is in a position to fight terrorism and Taliban, whether it's through intelligence or through a geographical position. Now, I was called crazy. What are you talking about? America will come and attack us. We will die. So my thought was, well, first get a life before you are scared of death. What life is this? You can't send your children to the park. You can't send your daughters to the schools. You don't have hospitals. We don't have anything. We don't have any services. What kind of life is this? That you are afraid of death? First learn how to live, and it's those who learn how to live, they know how to die.
Well done.
And about 15 or 10 years later, the Peshawar school Kazanha happens. And I remembered what the people said, we don't want to die. And I put on my Facebook, it looks you chose the wrong ally. Your children today died because of a decision 10 years ago.
Yes.
And to me, sometimes there are things that are worth dying for. If you don't die for your country's independence, then what are you going to die for? Isn't this how the Soviet Union was made? Isn't this how Germany was made? Isn't this all the European countries? They all had their moments of sacrifice. That's how nations are made, and our nation is still young. We have sacrificed 2 million people at the inception of Pakistan. Unfortunately, who remembers them? Where is the monument for them? 14th of August come and people celebrate when 14th of August must be a birthday. A birthday for those 2 million people who died for Pakistan. Pakistan was not made for the rich, for the zamindars, for the industrialists and traders of Karachi. wasn't made by their blood. None of them died. Only the poor man died. Pakistan must be for them, and we must restore Pakistan to their children. We must make it theirs. We must finish poverty and lift our poor from poverty to middle class. Yes, we want democracy in Pakistan, but I don't want the democracy of the rulers. That's not democracy. Democracy means socialism. Democracy means self-determination. Democracy means decentralization of power. Democracy means justice. This is what democracy is for me. And this is what democracy is for my children. Kashmir. Sir, now even Balochistan doesn't want to be part of Pakistan. Sindh doesn't want to be part of Pakistan. Pakhtunkhwa doesn't want to be part of Pakistan. We don't blame the Kashmiris that they don't want to be part of Pakistan either. But the issue of Kashmir, unfortunately, has become a source of money for our rulers. If there was no issue in Kashmir, tell me what is the need for the army on both sides? If there was peace in Kashmir, then what is the need of the army? Imagine having an independent Kashmir. And imagine that the armies of both countries commit to protecting the independence of Kashmir. Each from each side, its side. Kashmir cannot be resolved until Pakistan's problem is resolved, until India's problems is resolved, until poverty is resolved, until the people are not taking part in the power and the governance process. Our commitment to you is like our commitment to all the provinces of Pakistan. Is our commitment to every human being in Pakistan. We don't want only autonomy for Kashmir, we want autonomy for each and every citizen of Pakistan. That's all I have to say.
Thank you.
And I will leave the rest for you. I think, do we have time for questions? I'd be very happy to answer them.
Yes, please.
And thank you very much.
और आप में से कोई साथी सवाल पूछना चाहें?
सब लोग जो है ना खान साहब उधर चलेंगे खाना ठीक है?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting about
खाना जो है ना
this announcement. Today, I'm very happy to announce the formation of our first organization in UK under the presidentship of Haji Sharif. And the secretary will be Kaisar Malik. This is a great moment for the party, and thank you very much.
Any question, please? Siddiqui Saab, any question? No. Thank you very much.
आप एक शेर सुना दें। एक शेर सुना दें। आओ जी सुनाओ। आओ शेर सुनाओ हम दोनों
Thank you very much. आवाज आ रही है मेरी आप लोगों को? किसी का मुकद्दर बदलने की खातिर खुदा आसमान से उतरता नहीं है। बदलने की खातिर वो कौमों की हालत फरिश्तों को मामूर करता नहीं है। फलक से जमीन पर जब वो देखता है बढ़ते हुए जुल्म, वो यूं रोकता है कि चुनता है वो एक शख्स को اور اس کو وطن کی امامت سونپتا ہے. ہمارے وطن میں ہیں کچھ لوگ ایسے جنہیں فقط جیب بھرنے سے فرصت نہیں. وطن کے لیے وہ کریں کیا کہ وطن سے ان کو ذرا بھی محبت نہیں. مگر اب بھی ہیں کچھ لوگ باقی جن کے لیے سب دعا کر رہے ہیں. وطن میں رہیں یا غریب الوطن ہو پھر بھی وطن سے وفا کر رہے ہیں. خدایا خدایا کرم کر خدایا وطن سے تو یہ بے ایمانی مٹا دے. بخش دے ہمیں تو پھر بہاروں کا موسم. تو پھولوں سے یہ سرزمین پھر سجا دے. تو میرے وطن کا اس سرزمین کا کسی اچھے شخص کو محافظ بنا دے. تھینک یو.